Hey YouTubers, good morning. This is Rob Muffet. I'd like to do a little video today on some eBay tips on buying stuff at thrift stores and selling them on eBay. It's kind of funny, I've got a ton of videos on YouTube and hardly any of them are about on eBay or thrift stores, which is weird because that's one thing I know an awful lot about, more than probably the other things I have on YouTube. I think that the problem might be is because I used to make my living buying stuff at thrift stores and selling on eBay, and it's like work. And I don't want to make videos about work, but I know a lot of people are interested in the subject, and I just want to establish some credibility here. In fact, I actually wrote a book on it when I first started about 10 years ago. It's on Amazon right now. It's called a Simple Happy eBay Job. I'm not selling the book. That's not what this video is about. I mean, I know right now people are, Martha, come in here. There's a guy on the internet. So he's trying to sell me a book. No, I'm not doing that. In fact, I hope you don't go buy the book, because if enough people do, I'm probably going to have to start working on it again and changing everything and updating it. So just forget I said anything about the book. But I do know a little bit about eBay and thrift stores. This is going to be a few tips. I think it might help you. I've started going back to thrift stores one day a week just to pick up some extra money, and I thought I could give you some tips. I went to the thrift store the other day and I saw this. I've never seen it before. Tip number one, if you see something you've never seen before and you go to places a lot, you want to pay attention. I have no idea what this was when I bought it, but because I had never seen one before, it made me realize I better take a better look at it. It's called a bell gow balance board. The second tip is when I go to thrift stores, I go on days where it's half price. So this was like $7, so it cost me $3.50. The third tip is when you look at something, if you think about what you're going to pay and what you could lose at the maximum. The most I could lose was $3.50. So I was pretty sure I could get that back. You're not going to get your time back from watching this video, but I'm pretty sure I get my $3.50 back for this. So I bought it. So that's another tip. When you buy something, think about what's the worst you can lose. And if you know you're going to make your money back, it's a good gamble, especially if you've never seen it before. The other thing was interesting about this is it's made out of wood. It just looks like very good grade, marine grade plywood, and there's plywood rockers on the bottom. This is something a person could make. After I did some research on this, I found out for sale, the company that makes these, they sell them for about $150. What it is a balance board, and the people that sell this, they claim when you're on a balance board and you're rocking back and forth, if you're learning something like a musical instrument or a language or any other thing, you're using your brain to learn and memorize, by balancing it, so somehow that jump starts your brain to where you memorize and learn things better and faster. And evidently a lot of people are into it, because these things, the cheapest ones I saw used on eBay were $70. So I put this on for good till canceled at $70 and or $69, and they have to pay shipping, and in a few days it's sold. This is something I think a lot of people pass by, because now when I go to the thrift stores, everybody in the thrift store has a smartphone and they're checking everything. Well, this has been there for a long time and people just pass it by. So if you see something you've never seen before and you know you're going to at least get back your money, it's worth taking a chance. And try to go to thrift stores on days when the sales are half price. And when you buy stuff, if it's something you think you could make, look into it. You'd be surprised how many people are selling stuff that they manufacture themselves on eBay. In fact, I sell a few things myself that I manufacture. Like I said, years ago, I used to go to a route of 17 thrift stores once a week and sell during the rest of the week. And back then we didn't have the smartphones. Not that I'm using one now, but it was a lot tougher. And that's how I made a living. You can make some good money on eBay if you work at it, and even if it's just a hobby, if you have thrift stores close by, Like if you're at work, if you can go a lunch break or on the way home, in your car, just stop by for 10 minutes. And you can end up making some nice money. I'm going to have more tips later on my YouTube channel. I think I should do more eBay tips, because I do know a lot about eBay and selling from stuff I pick up from thrift stores. So I hope this is something that helps you guys. And this looks pretty cool. Before I sell it, I think I'm going to learn how to play the saxophone. Take care. Bye, everybody.